Well, in my life story, I mentioned that I'm at least the fourth generation Woodard to be raised with the don't talk rule, which was children and women are to be seen and not heard.
Wow.
So when I left home after high school, I could do three things. I could read, I could write, and I could play the piano. But I seriously had very little idea how to talk, how to have a conversation. So a couple of months into my freshman year of Bible college, I had my first official date with a lady who'd been raised in Africa as a missionary's kid. We went to this banquet on campus, and as we were sitting there waiting for the banquet to start, I felt I really should ask her some question to get to know her. What should I ask her? Well, I asked her the first question that came to my mind. How many elephants have you seen in Africa? Her response was shocking. She replied, I've never counted them, but they've only been in the zoo. I immediately realized I was in trouble.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to ask her next. A couple of months later, I worked up the courage to go on my second date with another lady who was pursuing a degree in communications and speech. As we were sitting on the ground having this picnic, which she had prepared, the best question I could possibly think of to ask her was, can you explain why someone would ever be interested in pursuing a degree in communications and speech? So I was asking her, why would anybody want to learn to talk? She never winced. She graciously answered my question, explaining the great value of what she was learning. Fast forward several decades. After sharing these and other stories around the supper table with my sons a few times in the course of their growing up years, accompanied with the heartiest of laughter, all three sons prohibited me from having any Facebook contact whatsoever with their girlfriends or their families of origin until their wedding day, lest I chase them away like I did most all my dates in my university years.
Those are great stories, Dan. I love your transparency and your admitting of these things. But, you're probably not the only one that struggled with this. In fact, we go back to the scriptures and maybe Moses could identify with your story somehow because he struggled with talking.